vibrant colors of the Akwa Ibom culture were on full display as the village prepared for the grandest wedding it had seen in years. The air buzzed with excitement, and the scent of freshly prepared traditional dishes wafted through the air. Mr. Augustine, a well-respected evangelist in the community, was set to marry Idara, a woman whose beauty and grace had captured his heart entirely. From the moment they met, Augustine and Idara's love story have seen destiny. Augustine, deeply committed to his faith and the strict doctrines of his church, had one unwavering condition: she could not marry a woman who had given birth before. This was a restriction he took seriously, given his position as an evangelist. From the outset of their relationship, he had asked Idara if she had ever had a child, and each time she reassured him that she had not. Her sincerity was unquestionable, and everyone, including Augustine's mother, Martha, and his other family members, believed in her wholeheartedly. The preparations for the wedding were in full swing. Idara's excitement was palpable as she imagined her future with Augustine. The entire village celebrated, as Augustine's decision to leave the bachelor's market was seen as a significant and joyous milestone. However, lurking in the shadows was Abigail, Idara's childhood friend. Jealousy had taken root in Abigail's heart. Despite their close bond, Abigail harbored a deep resentment toward Idara for getting married before her. With a malicious plan brewing, she sought to destroy Idara's happiness. One afternoon, Abigail paid a visit to Augustine. Sitting across from him, she began a deceitful tale. "Mr. Augustine, there is something you need to know about Idara," she started, her voice dripping with false concern. She had a son during her secondary school days. The boy died 6 years ago, but she has kept it a secret from everyone, including you. Augustine's world crumbled around him. He stared at Abigail in disbelief, his mind racing. Could it be true? Had Idara lied to me all this time? Abigail's word echoed in his mind, poisoning his thoughts. "You have to think about your position in the church, Augustine. Marrying a woman with such a past could ruin your reputation." Abigail left Augustine in turmoil, her twisted smile hidden as she walked away. Augustine was consumed with doubt and betrayal. In the days leading up to the wedding, he became a shadow of his former self, withdrawing from everyone, including Idara. The unraveling, the wedding day arrived, a glorious Saturday morning filled with sunshine and joy. The village was alive with celebration, and Idara, resplendent in her traditional attire, awaited her groom with a heart full of love and anticipation. But as the hours passed, unease began to spread. Augustine was nowhere to be seen. Whispers and murmurs filled the air as guests exchanged worried glances. Idara, her heart sinking, sat alone, her eyes fixed on the entrance. Minutes turned into hours, and the realization dawned upon everyone: Augustine was not coming. Tears streamed down Idara's face as she fell to the ground, her sobs echoing through the village. The guests watched in stunned silence, their joy turning to sorrow. Even strangers were moved by her heartbreak, unable to fathom how a man could leave his bride in such a manner. Inside, Idara's world was collapsing. The shame and humiliation were unbearable, and the thought of facing her friends and family was more than she could endure. Her mind raced with the weight of Augustine's absence and the whispers of betrayal. Days turned into weeks, and Idara's despair only deepened. She locked herself away, refusing to see anyone. Her once vibrant spirit now a mere shadow. In her darkest moments, she thought of Abigail, the friend she had trusted above all others. A seed of suspicion took root in her heart. Driven by a desperate need for answers, Idara confronted Abigail. The confrontation was heated, their words sharp and bitter. Abigail, with a twisted sense of triumph, finally confessed to her treachery. She had always envied Idara, and the thought of her marrying Augustine had been too much to bear. She had revealed Idara's secret in the hopes of reigning her happiness. Blinded by rage and betrayal, Idara snapped. In a fit of uncontrollable fury, she lashed out at Abigail, the friend who had betrayed her so cruelly. The altercation ended in tragedy, with Abigail lying lifeless on the floor, escaped and killed. Realizing what she had done, Idara was overcome with horror. The weight of her action crushed her, and she knew she could not stay in the village any longer. She fled, leaving behind everything she had ever known. News of the murder spread quickly, and the village was thrown into chaos. Augustine, upon hearing of Abigail's death and Idara's disappearance, was consumed by guilt and regret. He had dared to cloud his judgment and had untimely lost the woman he loved. In the months that followed, Augustine's life took a downward spiral. He left his position in the church, unable to reconcile his action with his faith. He wandered aimlessly, searching for redemption but finding none. He regretted his action and finally thought of going back to Idara, but no way. Thank you so much.